I've never been the fastest guy in the world. All right, that might have been a slight exaggeration, but for the next 30 days, I am going to train my body to become the fastest guy in the world, or at least a little bit faster than I am right now. The 100-meter dash is the ultimate test of speed. Everybody from Usain Bolt to Jake Paul, even Britney Spears have tried this challenge. Yes, Britney Spears is the world record holder for the 100-meter dash, but that's according to her on her Twitter. I'll take her word for it. Yeah. I brought us back to our old high school track, so this is gonna be day number 1. We're gonna see how fast we are today. In 30 days, whoever improves the most wins. All right, I am all warmed up. I am ready for my heat, then Steve's gonna go after me. I don't know how I did, but you guys know. Was I faster than Britney? You gonna warm up or anything?
I don't need to.
You're just gonna run?
I wake up ready for the 100 meters.
You're not even gonna take your sweatshirt off? Take your sweatshirt off. So for the next 30 days now, we are going to train and try to get as fast as we can, and then we'll come back to this track and see our final time. All right, so it's been about 24 hours since Steve and I did our original test at the track. Now, last night I logged in, I reviewed the footage, and I got our exact times. Steve-O, I ran 14.44 seconds. Not very good. And you ran a 13.56. So here's the thing. We've got room for growth.
That's a good way of looking at it. Okay, yeah.
I think today we should have our first training session. All right, so it's day 1 of our training. You guys might recognize this football field. This is where we did the field goal competition with the professional kicker.
That's where I crushed that 20-yarder.
You were the worst one. Oh my God. So today we're gonna be working, what are we working on today?
Getting faster?
Getting faster, that's the whole idea of this video. Today we're gonna be working on our start and then our top speed. Why are you boxing?
I don't know. I'm just getting pumped up.
All right. So this is the final thing. You're gonna like it. Back when we were little, we used to play Little League. And we're right next to a baseball field. We're gonna run the bases.
Oh, okay.
So we each start from home plate, we go the opposite way, and whoever crosses home plate at the end wins.
Oh.
All right, so I used to run cross country back in high school, and one of the biggest things we did to train was run up big hills. This is where we used to sled as kids when it would snow.
Yep.
So we're just gonna run up and down it a bunch of times until we throw up. You gotta chop. That's what my cross-country coach used to say. Chop, 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 chop.
Chop, 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 chop.
So as my senile old cross-country coach would say, we chopped and we chopped some more, and finally we decided to race up the hill. So far Steve's gotten me, but I'm improving. I think I'm gonna go throw up. So working out is gonna be the most important part of this entire video and getting faster, but the second most important part is diet. So Factor was nice enough to reach out to me and they wanted to sponsor this video. The reason why I love Factor so much is because all of their meals are nutritious, they're delicious, but they're also pre-made. So all you have to do is pop it in the oven or the microwave and it's done in a matter of minutes. Okay, they sent me a bunch of healthy smoothies that I can eat in between workouts. It looks like all of the smoothies are 100% plant-based and everything that they pack their materials in are 100% recyclable. Now the only question is, do I share any of these meals with Steve? What do you think, Roxy?
How does it make me faster?
It builds toughness.
Why do I need to be tough?
So one thing I forgot to mention about Factor, they're actually owned by HelloFresh, and you guys know how much I love HelloFresh. Both of their foods are never frozen, they're fresh. If you go over to go.factor75.com/TFGEats120, you can use my code, which is TFGEats120, and they're gonna give you $120 off of Factor.
Off the charts.
So I bought these ankle weights, and I thought this is the perfect day to break them out. So it's raining today, but like Bill Belichick said after winning the Super Bowl in a very funny voice, no days off.
No days off.
I'm beating Steve no matter what. All right, so we are finally 10 days away from the ultimate showdown. Now, this is kind of the time where we should be peaking. This is where our hardest and best workout should be. No, not peaking like that, like P-E-A-K.
Oh.
Oh, it's not plugged in. Even though we were inside, this was by far the hardest workout we had the entire 30 days. At the end of the workout, we even ran on the treadmill with the treadmill turned off. All right, so there's a couple days left before the showdown to see who got faster in the last 30 days. I'm taking today as a rest day, mostly because I'm lazy, but also because I want to look up the correct sprinting form. So I went on Google and looked up how to get fast now. Pretty much everything that came up was completely useless to me, but if you're trying to get rich quick, that was the right thing to search. Eventually, I found this video talking about the proper sprinting form in 3 steps, which with my attention span, 3 steps was perfect. Once again, it was raining outside, so I did the entire workout from the video in my office. So we have one final workout today, and then we're gonna drive over to the football field and do our final run. We're not able to go to the track at the high school because it's during the day and high school's in session. All right, so like I said, the school is in session, so we can't use the track. The field that we usually train on is getting the grass cut right now. So we came to this lacrosse field. We brought a tape measure, so we're gonna measure out 100 meters.
I don't have the tape measure with me.
You don't have the tape measure? Let's go back. So what we're gonna do, we've got a bunch of cones that we're gonna line up at the starting line and the finish line. Do you have the cones?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring cones.
Serious. All right, the course is measured, 100 meters. We're warmed up, we're ready to go. It literally just started snowing. I'm going sleeveless. All right, let's do this quick. Steve beat me in the race, but we don't know who improved more. We're gonna go back to my house and get our times. 30 days ago, I ran 14.44 seconds, and you ran 13.56 seconds. 13.18.
Wow.
I improved a lot.
That is a lot. Wow.
12.23.
All right.
Steve Taylor with the win.
Woo!